All right. Today is day 23, I think, and we're back with another video on our road to top 4,000 globally and then 15K subscribers. But we've been pushing ladder a little bit. We've been having pretty good success. Definitely did lose a couple matchups. This top one was for something else. But we lost this matchup against a Graveyard Poison. I think one of my biggest weak points so far is my Graveyard defense. I'm really bad at defending Graveyard. So once I can get better at that, I'll definitely see a better win percentage later on. But I still do think it is possible for me to push very high on ladder. I just have to get my micros down just a little bit more and be a little bit more patient. But I have been doing the research that is necessary to be able to push that high. Definitely watching a lot of good players specifically too. But we'll come down with the Fireball in that Furnace just so that we can take that out as soon as possible. Beautiful Air Knight was able to snipe that. We'll go our Tesla for the Hog. So he has Furnace, Goblin Gang, and then a Hog Rider. Kind of an interesting deck. He goes Executioner to the back. I'm going to Expo opposite lane. Let's kind of see what this guy goes here. We could see a Valkyrie come down here. He goes Mega Knight. We're going to catch that with a Knight. And then Skelly's behind it just to start DPSing that down as soon as possible. We'll also come down with our Archers down low. Yep, he's not going to have those arrows anymore. Fortunately, that does snipe. Okay, it balances out the damage. It's fine. Fortunately, that did snipe the, alright, was able to hit both of my archers. What are you doing, Tigger? Relax. Dude, I'm going crazy right now, Button. I'm going crazy. Yeah, so this guy's already BMing me. Pretty much this matchup is already over. I just have to choke it pretty hard, but I don't think that'll happen. We'll cycle our Skellies here in the middle. Let's see what this guy goes. If he goes Executioner, okay. Gives us a nice Fireball in the back, too. We'll definitely take that right away. Hopefully, that was kind of unfortunate. I'm going to go my Archers here, and then my E-Spirit up high, just so that we can bait out those arrows, and then come down with our Skellies. We're going to have to, unfortunately, eat one of those Fire Spirits, but it's a-okay. We want to get back to a second Knight as soon as possible, just to make sure it keeps giving me fireball value. Just to make sure we can defend this Mega Knight when it does come down. We're going to Tesla Pulse here in the middle, preemptively knowing that Hog Rider is going to be on his way. E-Spirit up top, just to pull that all in, and then Knight to block that. We'll come down with another Fireball just to take out these supporting units. Then we'll come down with a Log here, and that should be a flawless defense. Beautiful. We could possibly see like an Executioner in the back. I do think he did get back to another one here, but we'll just go Skelly's E-Spirit here just to clean all this up very nicely. Just take a couple Spear Goblin hits, nothing too crazy. We'll cycle our Archers in the back. Probably should have cycled them both same lane so that we can start getting ahead of that. We'll go boom, Knight here, and then we'll go with our Skellies here too. Comes down with those, definitely came down with those a little too early. Don't think I have to play anything on that. Beautiful. Come down with another Fireball here, just a cycle. Beautiful, we were able to hit that Evo Furnace. Yeah, like I said, this game is pretty much over at this point. Beautiful log through everything too. Cycle our E-Spirit in the back, and then get back to one more Fireball. And that is good game. Beautiful matchup, control the pace beautifully too. Definitely was in a very nice focus mode as well. But we'll hop into the next game here too. We are facing Monkey Luffy. Yeah, something like that. So, okay, so he sets up with a Battle Ram in the back. We're going to Tesla for that. This could be a P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam or some sort of bridge spam deck just in general, but I guess we'll find out here. We'll just go our Skeletons here as well. We probably could have Skeletons on that Battle Ram just to keep it alive for as long as possible, but we'll just we'll take it slow from here. He has the minions, so it definitely does look like some sort of P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle my archers here in the back. I definitely want to get back to my Evo archers as soon as possible. He goes Inferno Dragon. We already cycled the Evo archers in the back, or the archers in the back, I mean. So we're going to cycle our Tesla here in the middle just to kind of get a soft reset, and then we're going to go in with this too. Okay, so he goes Prince the back. Our Tesla's sniping that E-Drag. We're going to go in, since we have our skeletons in hand too. He comes down with the Mega Knight a little too late. Go Tesla in this position, and then we're also going to catch this Mega Knight too with the... please keep that Tesla alive. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. I think a simple log, maybe E-Spirit, maybe nothing. Hold on. Please, Tesla. No. Tesla dies right before he was able to zap that. But I do think he is down just a little bit of elixir, and he doesn't have his Mega Knight in cycle as well, so we're going to cycle back to another Expo here. Go Expo now. Perfect. He Electro Dragon the back. He's not going to have enough for this. Beautiful. We're going to go with a high Tesla pulse here too, just so that we can pulse into all of that good stuff here. Hopefully we can catch that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That should be tower down too. We could possibly see a Mega Knight or a Prince come down in the back. If we do, we'll cycle our archers same lane as them, just so that we can start getting that early cycle off. I don't mind leaking just a little bit of elixir here. Okay, we're just going to cycle our Knight. Okay, so there's the Evo Mega Knight in the back. We're going to go our archers here too. We're going to set up with a pretty solid defense as well. Go with our Tesla. We do know that he's playing the, whatchamacallit. He is playing the vines. There it is. Okay, now we got back to our second archers. We're going to get... Oh, wow, those vines were under-leveled. Yeah, those archers are going to absolutely just mow through absolutely everything since they stayed alive. Go in Expo, and he's completely fried here. I don't see him coming back from this possibly at all. Matter of fact, we'll go to log here just so that we can break that dash. And then, wow, that surprisingly did not break that dash. But I think we should be A-okay. Beautiful. And we shouldn't have to play anything else. Good game. Alright, so second match we're facing Berg. I don't know, it's the clan name. But we're just cycle our E-Spirit early here. He goes in with a balloon, so we'll just go Fireball, and then also Skelly's on top of that. That might have been a slight overcommitment, but I did just want to go that just to make sure. Go our Knight Archers here. I did want to save, I did want to hold on to my, whatchamacallit. I'm also going to have to go log on that. We did spend, or over-defend on that too. Kind of unfortunate, but at least now we know what he's playing. So he's playing kind of like a spammy bridge spam with Evo, or Boss Bandit, so definitely a little annoying. But he does have a little bit of under-level cards, which is kind of nice for me. But we're going to cycle our Tesla on this balloon that he just placed. He goes Fire Spirit opposite lane. What I'll probably do actually is I'll just let that go. And I'm going to Archers the back here just so I can start building something up. And then I'm going to Evo, or I'm going to E-Spirit through all that. He is down a little bit of elixir off of that, and then he also plays 2 more into that as well. I'll go our Knight here just to block, and that we can start defending that, and then also come down with our Skelly's placements. Yeah, that bandit's pretty much dead. I'm trying to think. He can go Dark Goblin now, but I don't think he will. Yeah, so he doesn't. Okay, so we're going to hold on to our log here. What we're going to do is if he doesn't play anything by the time I get to 10, I'm just going to cycle my Evo Archers in the back and then rinse and repeat the same play. So we're going to do that. Cycle Electro Spirit, and then come down with our Expo. He is a couple cards off of his... Actually, no, he's not. So go boom, catch, log, and then that should be game possibly. No, that bandit survives just on a little bit of HP. Kind of unfortunate. We're going to let that go. Alrighty. And then we're going to go Expo in again. He actually goes in the second we do that. Kind of unfortunate on our end. We're going to go Skelly placements down low just so that we can start sniping that. Go with our Tesla up high. just so that we can start DPSing all this good stuff down. So the good thing about this matchup, and kind of what I've been learning, is he doesn't really have a good answer to our archers in the back, or just archers in general, matter of fact. So definitely puts us in a good hand. I'm gonna cycle our knight here, and then get ready to go in with another X-Bow. I do want to keep these Evo archers alive as long as possible, so we're going to use this power shot ability for as long as I can possibly do so. Go Tesla Pulse here just to clean all this up. Do get a small connection. If he Evo Bandits, he's going to be kind of screwed here. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Let's go Knight just to catch those short ones, but I do think that is game after all. Beautiful matchup. I did see a couple, like I did see them play that matchup a couple times, so I've definitely gotten a little bit better at that. What are you doing, Tigger? Are you attacking my stuffed animal? Yeah, I am. Because I want to. Because I want to, Benin. You're crazy. Alright, so we're facing Mr. Lulu. What we're going to do... I'm just going to cycle our archers in the back. Safest play that we can do since he's leaking elixir right now. He goes Valkyrie at the back as well. What I'll do is I'll just cycle our Tesla here, just so that we can start setting up a defense. Okay. So he goes in with Inferno, drag the back. I'm actually going to X-Bow opposite lane, plus we do get a tick on the other hand side. Okay, so this is Lava Loon. Pretty solid matchup. I feel pretty confident going into this. But we're just going to Skellies here, and then also E-Spirit on these two drags. Unfortunately, that Spirit did not chain. Little unfortunate. But let's see what he kind of does here. Could see a Lava Hound in the back. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Knight same lane. And then what I'm going to do is once this Knight walks up just a little bit more and I get higher on elixir, I'm going to X-Bow right now. Beautiful. Okay, so he goes Valk. I'm going to actually archers down low so they can start sniping that, okay, plus it hits the balloon, which is actually very, very nice. Those archers are going to get so much value. So we're going to cycle our Skellies in the back here, and then go log on those guards. Knight to protect these archers. Okay, so he does come down with an arrows last second. He is also going to have to respond to that Knight walking down. Actually, matter of fact, he doesn't need to. What I'm going to do is, since he's not back to arrows, he is back to Valk and Inferno Dragon. I am back to Evo Archers. He's going to have to play those. Okay, so he does not. He goes in with Vines, too. I did not know he had Vines. So we go in with our Evo Archers here. I'm also going to support this left side Evo Archer. He'll probably play a Lava Loon to block. No, he goes Lava Loon in the back. I'm going to reset with an X-Bow. Evo Archer gets literally like 20 power shots on that tower. Cycle our log here. He's going to cycle a couple logs so that we can get back to, so that we can slowly log cycle that down and fully defend that, of course. But he goes in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to X-Bow in this position just so that we can pull that over. Yeah, this is going to be quite beautiful defense here. But I'll just go Fireball on all this too. Okay, beautiful. So we were kind of like in a nifty spot right there, but we were able to kind of pull ourselves out of it real nice. And then we'll just cycle our Fireball, and it's a good game. Maybe a Evo Tesla there would have been a little bit better, you know, just mitigate the damage, but we still could catch the W either way. Yeah, now that I think about it, that Evo Tesla definitely would have been a lot better of a play in that situation. I would have been able to Fireball the tower sooner, plus take less damage, so at least we know that for the future. So he goes that in the back. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little nifty Fireball on that, and then I'll get King Tower activation with our Electro Spirit. This could be some sort of Golem, Electro, or E-Golem too. This definitely does look like some sort of E-Golem. So we'll go our Oh, wait, what? Little unfortunate, won't lie. But I think this could be some sort of elixir golem. I'm not entirely sure. So he mirrors that in the back. That's definitely a lot of elixir that he just spent. So I'm going to go in Expo opposite lane. Let's see what he goes. So he goes elixir golem. Okay. And that changed through. That's quite unfortunate. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a really nice fireball plus log on this just so that we don't eat those elixir blobs. Okay, I also have to go E-Spirit here just to kill that. Yeah, a little unfortunate with that sequence. Of course, that Electro Dragon just changed through my archers, just absolutely murdering them. But so he does have quite a bit of a fast cycle in this deck because he is running the Skellies. So I'm just going to reset here with our Tesla in the middle, and then just get ready to defend this next push. Okay, so he mirrors his Furnace in the back just like last play. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Knight on this right-hand side so that I can start sacking those. I'm going to actually just do a soft reset here. Okay, so we Inferno Dragon's the back. Or Electro Dragon, sorry, I keep saying the wrong word. But what I'll do is I'll actually get a King Tower activation off this. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, a little too late on my end. Yeah, we're kind of playing this sloppy. Reset here in the middle. Okay, we have to go Evo Archers in the back. Yeah, definitely waited a little too long to start pressuring this. We need to go Knight up top. Oh my god, what a beautiful Tesla. Tesla goes through and snipes that. Oh my god, but it re-heals back to full health. So incredibly unfortunate. Yeah, we might have lost this game. Wow. Yeah, those dual... Wow. Yeah, I controlled the pace on that matchup really, really bad. Dang. Yeah, if I controlled that just a little bit better, I definitely could have won that matchup, but those dual healers just... like, he played that Electro Dragon in a really bad placement. And yet, like, within 2 hits, those battle healers fully healed it back to 100 HP on top of the fireball that I did on it too. So absolutely just ridiculous. But we'll cycle our Skellies here in the middle. He goes Witch the back. We'll just cycle our archers. See what we're dealing with here. Goes Gang opposite. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to Electro Spirit. Unfortunately, yeah, we'll eat 1 witch hit. That's fine. So he goes Little Prince the back. What I'll do is... okay, we're just not going to talk about that. That was a complete misplacement. I'm just going to let that go, just so that he can, just go ahead and overspend on that. And then just go and reset here in the middle. Their Knight. Okay. And we also do have our Tesla to defend anything that he might play at the river all of a sudden. But now we kind of know what he's playing at the same time. So he goes Evo Witch the back. Okay. So I'm going to go Log just so that we can break that dash. And then also E-Spirit here too, just so that we can chain onto all those Skellies and take them out of the way. Nice. Okay. So now we do know what we're dealing with in this matchup. So we'll just go our Skellies plus Knight just to defend that Goblin gang. Fortunately, didn't have our log in hand. But yeah, we could possibly see a Little Prince come down on that. Nice. Let's take our Fireball on that and walk away. It is a negative elixir trade. Dang, it doesn't kill it either. It's a little annoying. I'm going to go with a high Tesla so I can possibly snipe that. Okay. And it didn't pull it. Ah, man, he gets 2 swipes on my Tesla. Now my Tesla's half gassed out, and I just played it. It's kind of unfortunate. What we're going to do is we're going to set up with the defensive Expo here. Just getting ready for this incredibly gay push that's going to unfold in front of us. We're going to go our Knight, Evo Archers. Okay, we're going to come down with our Tesla Pulse. Unfortunately, Actually, no, unfortunately. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We're in a really good spot. That was beautiful defense. We're going to Expo now. If he cannons into that, it's a dead cannon. I'm going to log here too while I'm at it. Beautiful. We were able to clip that Ging as well. Expo locks on. I think he's saving up for a Mega Knight here, so I'm just going to preemptively Knight block. Does not go it. I think he... Okay, he went... It's pretty late. And then he goes a Little Prince. I'm going to Fireball before he can get that ability off. Okay, so he does not play it directly. I'm just going to Expo again here. He's going to have the cannon, so I'm going to Skellies to catch. There it is. We're going to E-Spirit here just to chain through all that, and then log through the Goblin Gang on the right-hand side with the archers DPSing that down. He's not going to be able to get that ability off in time, too. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Good game. All right. Well, that is where we'll leave the matchup off at. I think we won 5 games. Maybe 4 games, actually, because we did take 1 loss. But, yeah,